Hey. So, Jaybird here. Just wanted to let you guys know these are some books that I highly recommend. That, just for if you want a simple lifestyle, if you want to embrace a simple lifestyle, if you want to learn more about a vegan lifestyle, these are some really great books. So, we'll go over each one real quick and hopefully get you excited to read them. So here we go. Extinction by John McCabe. This one's really good. It has a lot of good information about the state of the planet, and basically it's called Extinction because McCabe argues that we're in another great extinction of the planet, like the other great extinctions, like the meteor and all those other things. So he talks about the death of the oceans and therefore the death of the ecosystems on the planet if we don't do anything. So change your diet, change your life, change your lifestyle, change the world. So John McCabe, definitely recommend this one. It's really cheap, but again, it's filled with a lot of great quotes, a lot of great information. And in the back of the book, it tells you what you can do to change your life and make a better impact, make a bigger impact. So, definitely recommend this one. So, moving on. Probably one of my favorite books of all time. Henry David Thoreau wrote Walden. And if you subscribe to my channel, you know that I did a 2-week life simplifying challenge through the eyes of Thoreau. And I did a video on that. You could check it out. You could read the paper I wrote about it too if you want. But anyway, so this book, Thoreau had an experiment with himself. He went into the woods for 2 years and basically just with his bare hands and axe, and he built himself a shelter, a little house which you can visit today in Walden, Massachusetts. And yeah, he just lived out the land. He bathed and drank from the pond, Walden Pond, and it was just a really, really amazing experience for him. And he documented it in this book, and this book is fantastic. It's really well written. Thoreau is a great writer, and yeah, I don't know what else to say about this. You can probably find it online, and if you find it online, you don't want to read the whole thing because it's like 400 pages. I would definitely read the economy section. So the economy section. What else? Let me just see. And where I lived and what I lived for, and also the conclusion. So yeah. So definitely read economy, and definitely read what I lived or where I lived and what I lived for. So Walden, definitely a good example. Definitely a great book. I would definitely check it out. Definitely. Double thumbs up. I can only give you one because I'm holding the camera. So Walden, check. So far we have 2 books on a great simplifying lifestyle and basically get the basics on the vegan lifestyle and why vegans do what they do and the state of the planet. And if you're an environmentalist, you got to check this out. And all right, so moving on. So Eating Animals by Jonathan Safran Foer. This book is essentially, so Jonathan Safran Foer wrote Everything is Illuminated and Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. So Foer is a philosopher. So this book is great if you're on the fence about a vegetarian or vegan diet and you just want to know the objective facts. So you want to know, from the factory farmer's point of view, from the family farmer's point of view, from the animal rights point of view. All the point of views are covered in this book, and this book is brilliant. And it's again highly recommended. A top book. Just super objective, which is great for, you know, I mean, being objective is a great thing. So definitely check this one out. Highly recommended. Yeah, so this is more about the ethics of eating meat, just through a philosophical standpoint, but it's fantastic. So if you have kids, I would read this, just so you know what you're getting yourself into eating animals, just to be educated, more educated. So definitely recommend this. See what else we got here. So Dr. Doug Graham wrote 80-10-10, which I have, but it's not here right now. I lent it to a friend to read. So 80-10-10, you can look it up. That's probably the highest recommended book I have. You know, it lays out the 80-10-10 diet. You can look that up. Go to foodandsport.com/FAQs. You could read a lot about it there. This one's a really good handbook. If you're on the plane or something and you just want to, you know, look up something real quick, you know, it's super simple, super easy. I mean, it's a great little handbook, great little book. You know, talks you through each little thing, debunks the whole protein thing, and just a fantastic resource to have if you're an athlete or want to be an athlete, or if you're a mom and dad, you have a stressful job, you're an athlete, in my opinion. So check out this book. Again, not too expensive at all. Check out foodandsport.com. Check out 80-10-10. Again, these books are on Amazon, super cheap, great resources. So moving on, this book, The Starch Solution, is a favorite among people that I talk about this diet with. Talk about the vegan, fruit-heavy diet. This is the book that really jives with a lot of people because it's very doable. Sometimes they get discouraged from the whole fruit thing, but this is very doable because you're doing just what most people do, just without the fat and the protein. So if you want to learn about health and just the reason behind a vegan diet, Dr. John McDougall is a very smart guy, very intelligent man. If you check out drmcdougall.com or his YouTube channel he's actually got, check him out. You won't regret it. So The Starch Solution, thumbs up here. And so I feel like it's always, I do mostly fruit. I do starch as well. Working more towards 100% 80-10-10 diet. But starch is always second best. So you always gotta have your first best, which is fruit carbs, fruit calories from carbs from fruit. It's a terrible sentence. And then you got your second best, which is starch. So highly recommend this book as well if you're confused or on the fence about a vegan diet or whatever. This proves that it's fine. There's a lot of testimonies in here about people. And yeah, it doesn't matter if you're 50, if you're 20, if you're 10. The vegan diet is the diet for humans. Always has been, always will be. So, thumbs up, and let's move on. So, the China study. This is kind of like the Old Testament to a vegan diet. So this is the bones, this is the backbone of the vegan diet. Basically, it's the largest epidemiological study on diet. So, Dr. Colin Campbell did this research in China where millions of people looked at documents, interviewed people, and found that the areas of China that introduced more meat into their diet had more diseases such as cancers, osteoporosis, heart disease, arthritis, the list goes on, diabetes. So, again, this book is fantastic. I haven't finished it yet, I don't know, halfway or something, but so far it's fantastic. Again, this is more science-based. This is very thick material, so If you ever have any doubts, consult this. Again, Con Campbell's an MD. You can look him up now. He looks great. He's an older guy. Also, Rip Esselstyn is the son of Dr. Esselstyn. All vegans, all looking good, all looking healthy athletes. So check it out. We're moving on. So, Finding Ultra. This one's very inspiring. Rich Roll was this guy who, as a kid, was a good athlete, enjoyed sports, enjoyed running, but now, but then he went to college and became an alcoholic, and then he was a lawyer, now following his passion, and blah, 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 blah. Fast forward, he finds his wife, and his wife, just through being an example, she, led him to this path of health, to a vegan lifestyle, where he was setting PBs and PRs and running, and he's never been a runner, and just great all around. So definitely check out Finding Ultra. If you want to be inspired to do more sport and rejecting middle age, becoming one of the world's fittest men, and discovering myself. So, very good book. Yeah, not as imperative as the other ones, but very inspiring nonetheless. So, check this one out. This one is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Again, John McCabe, who wrote Extinction. Basically, it's just full of quotes. It's full of quotes from figures, from inspirational people, and from just anybody. And he's it's just a fantastic book, very inspirational. It's basically meant to get you on the path to health, but also, mind and body and soul kind of health. So find your passion, do the right thing. Fantastic book, igniting your life. So that's basically it. Yeah, so that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this presentation. And yeah, so check out these books. Check out, yeah. If you have any questions, put your comments, criticisms, whatever down below. And yeah, check them out. Okay. Peace.